Hmm.
Yeah, and we are live.
Hi, everybody. So we're going to be talking about spreadsheets today, and my lovely assistant will show you
Yes,
show you how it's done.
yes, we will. So today is about the bulk upload, and I know that a lot of people maybe are sometimes scared about Excel spreadsheets or doing the upload, and it is a little bit intimidating because you have to sit down maybe for a couple of hours and really get all your prices into place and put them all in the spreadsheet. But once they're in the spreadsheet and you uploaded them, then you have all the prices in BlendPrecisely and you can actually work with your numbers. And I find that to be extremely helpful because you're actually going to work with accurate calculations, meaning hopefully you have good prices from your suppliers and you will see quite a bit of a difference in the profit margin arena as well. So what we're gonna do today, I have like a little note, as always, German prepared, you know. So we're gonna actually go download the spreadsheets for the raw ingredients. We are going to download the spreadsheet for the container, and then we're gonna upload a few of them. And I'm gonna take you through the entire process. And if I forget something, Seth will jump in and
Oh,
correct me.
yes, I will totally jump in.
I believe you will. And then hopefully this will just visualize and make it all a little bit easier to jump in and do those bulk uploads. And we want to see a lot of them. So let us know if you run into anything, but you shouldn't because it's the new release. I'm going to start sharing my entire screen. So today you're not going to see us because I really want this to be in uh, filled up in your on your screen so you see the small tiny numbers. So I'm gonna start sharing in 3, 2, 1 now. Okay, coming right up. And then I'm gonna actually show you the exact window. Okay, so uploading bulk uploads. And let's start with the ingredient part here and the container part second. So right on top, along where blend ingredients is written, you have the option to actually upload the single ingredients. And I have the tutorials for that one in on our tutorial site. But then you have these little arrows, upload ingredients data and also download the template. And I'm just gonna go ahead and click on the template. It's gonna open up down here, or I'm not sure in which, uh, what is it called, Seth? Not, what are these called? I just lost.
You can call them pane, like a window pane.
Yeah. Okay. So this will open up. So just quickly to the spreadsheet. We have the first tab down here to the left says essential oils. And the second one is carriers and hydrolytes and all of the other ingredients you might have. So what we are doing right now is that we are adding, so you will find over 300 essential oils here, and you will also find quite a few carriers and hydrolytes and other ingredients. What we are thriving to do is that we get this more and more complete. So at this point, when you see something missing, send us a message and we will add it to the spreadsheet and we will also add it to the system, which is really important. And why we have everything pre-populated and for you to fill it in, you will see that you're not able to actually in the blue fields to write in here. And the reason is that we have everything connected to the safety information. So if you were to start entering your own essential oils in Latin name, we cannot connect them in the back end to all the information we can provide, like the blend parts, the safety information, chakras, and whatnot else. So it's on us to keep this one as complete as possible. There is a little tab down here as well, which says explanations. So in case you get lost, go over to the tab, to the explanation tab, and it will tell you what to do. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields which are mandatory to fill out, and the green ones, they are optional. and the blue ones they're already pre-populated. So let's go over to essential oils. Yeah, sorry, Seth, did I miss something?
Yeah, we can't see the tabs. Can you?
Oh, you can see the tabs?
Yeah, if you can shrink the screen a little bit or something.
Let me see if I can, sorry about that. If I go, is it now visible?
No, if it's a big deal, don't worry about it. We'll just have to use our imagination.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Let me see if I can make it a tiny bit smaller. Do you see them now?
Yes, we can. Perfect.
Okay, wonderful. So down here are the tabs: essential oils, carriers and hydrolytes, explanation. And then this one is, there's nothing for you really to go into the choices here in terms of currency and so on, because they will actually show up here. So in order to enter a whole array of essential oils, you just go ahead and find your oil, then click the quantity, unit size, price, currency, and the supplier. And then the green fields start, which will be just optional fields. So if I go ahead in here right now and I'm gonna, you know what, I'm going to make up a few prices because I don't wanna take too much time away from your day, but so let's just add a few oils. I'm going to add bergamot oil and I'm going to add 15 milliliters. And here's a little drop down. And it's easy to use. So you click 15 milliliters, then you put the price in of the oil. I'm not sure what the price is right now and which supplier you have. And then I'm going to choose US dollars. And then you can put the supplier's name in here. You can also put, of course, your name in it or any other name, but it's good to keep your supplier name maybe in here so you can always refer back to when you bought it or where you bought it. So I'm going to add, just for today, I'm going to add test 2020. Okay, now let me just enter quickly a few ones. You might have a 5 milliliter one, and the price might be coming from the UK. So let's put in Great Britain pounds, and then let's do the test here. So it's all the same today. And then let's just go down the list and say, okay, the helichrysum we're gonna put in, and maybe you bought only 2 grams of this one because we know it's expensive. And this time you bought grams. Floriana is selling grams. And then this price will be maybe something around 17.95. And in this case, you have maybe euros. And again, test 20, sorry. So this is what you just entered. So you keep on doing this for all of your oils, and then you can go over to the carrier oils and the hydrolytes. And for example, let's enter a couple here, apricot kernel oil. I bought 500 milliliters maybe, again, using the drop down. And then I'm gonna put in the price, and let's say it was 28.95 euros. And then I put in test 2020, and then let's see if there's another one, the German chamomile hydrosol, and I bought 1,000 milliliters, and that one might have been 36 euros. Okay, and then this one shows up because we previously entered this one. And then all you need to do is save it. And I do always a save as, and let's do cat 2020 and just go ahead and save it to my desktop so I can find it easily back. And then I actually go over to, so Seth, let me know if you can see the screen over here to blend precisely.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, great. And then I'm just going to go ahead and upload the entire spreadsheet over here. Oops, I clicked too many times. I'm gonna see it in desktop, it's over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click open. And then it will upload and it says ingredients uploaded successfully. Now let's go over here and double check. So the first thing, and that is still something what I do, Seth can confirm, that you want to click either all and then go ahead and click show all of my ingredients. The reason why, if you just keep it here on carrier oils, and let's say you only entered essential oils, you will not see your uploads. So make sure you're either in the field you uploaded the ingredients to, or just go ahead and click all. And then you can go and see them down here. The other version is that you use the hamburger. And the hamburger is nice because you can just go ahead and click show all of my ingredients, this little checkbox over to the right. And then we can see, I believe we just entered, let me see, did I click all? Yeah, so here's the apricot kernel oil, the test 2020. And maybe we can just sort this. So here's what we entered today, those 5. We entered 3 essential oils and we entered 2 of the carrier ingredients, so the apricot kernel oil and the German chamomile hydrosol. And you can see the price and the currency, and you can also see the quantity and everything else. And then you will be able to see it here to the right. So this is the part where you just upload your ingredients in bulk and they will show up and you can go ahead and use them immediately as a normal field down here. So frankincense, jojoba, grapeseed, apricot kernel, there it is. You can go ahead and use it and you will work with your own prices, which is of course really, really nice.
Can you actually make a mistake intentionally on one of your spreadsheets and just re-upload it?
Yeah, so let me see if I can just go ahead and click. Can you see my spreadsheet again?
Yeah, like just remove the price, for example, on the apricot kernel oil.
Okay. And then upload the same spreadsheet again?
Yeah, just save it and re-upload it.
You're putting me on the spot here, you know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to make sure people know they get some feedback here.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to upload it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same name. Upload.
You know, watch for the message.
Upload arrow. Oh, okay. 10. Price is required. So if there is a mistake in your spreadsheet, well done, Mr. Seth Brookholz. You actually get this upload failed message, which is really nice. So it gives you a little note that something went wrong. Beautiful. Thanks. So let me just go over and see quickly. I will go ahead and do the. So if there are any questions, I will come back in a moment and read your comments. So you can go ahead and check the comments. So let's do the same with download component data. And this spreadsheet is a little bit different. Here we go. Again, it has the containers and components tab. It has the explanation tab here. And that is the other one you saw before. It's the currencies and the pieces and so on, what we offer currently.
So yeah, we can't see your tabs again.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me just make it a bit smaller. I think that worked before, where I just go ahead and get it up a little bit. Here we go. Can you see it now?
Perfect.
Okay, great. So yeah, the containers and components, explanation, and the choices is not necessary for you to know anything about. So adding your containers is as important as everything else because they add to your final price. And again, you do this once, enter everything, and then you have it in the system. I can only encourage you to do this as soon as possible so you can just work with your own prices. We are giving you all the prices and we do have everything populated, but it's still good if you see different prices to enter them. I think I've said that probably a million times. So let's just.
If I can just interject quickly, the whole point of having something pre-populated is just for you to play around with it and experiment and this sort of thing. So you don't have to have your own inventory essentially prior to using our tool. And we've mentioned in other lives, but the values that you see in the BlendPrecisely app, if it's the pre-populated BlendPrecisely user supplier, those are values that Katrin diligently went out and investigated in the industry to see what was a common price. So they're not going to be your specific prices that you pay, as if you had uploaded your own. But they're a pretty good representation of retail price, not wholesale, but retail.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and upload a few of the containers, and then we can just finish our session today. I don't want to hold you for too long, that's for sure. Okay, so did I now download the spreadsheet? Let me just see. Okay. Oh yeah, I just started working in it. Duh. Oh no. Oh. Okay, well, let me just make it smaller again. Okay, just a second. All right, and here, so you can see the tabs basically. And here's the other one I started. Okay, let's just continue here. Inhalers. So let's say you buy 100 inhalers because you get a better price, and these 100 will cost you, let's say, $29.95, and it's just the little plastic inhalers, so they might be fairly cheap. You buy them here, and the size is just basically one because it's an inhaler. And you put this one as a container in here. So if you miss something, if you want to have something added, let us know and we can add it. And then you can just go ahead and we're going to say test 2020 because that's just like the other ones. Okay, and then let's add a few pet containers.
So just as a quick note, in case it's not obvious, PCE stands for piece. It's like one piece.
Yeah. Okay, so pet scrap container. The quantity we bought, the bulk quantity, let's say we bought 25 and we paid around $36.99, and we bought them for US dollars, and the size of one unit is just one piece. You might have labels or something else where you want to put in the label size then. And then you're going to add a container. Now, sometimes containers come separate, like a container, and you have to buy a lid on the site, and you can do that then too. You can enter the lid price, and then you can enter the container price and label prices and whatnot else. Okay, and you do the same thing with your labels. Save as on the desktop. I'm gonna save it as 2020, and let's see. And we're gonna go ahead and upload this. I can just close them and go over to the other screen. Sometimes I get confused with my screens here. Here we go. Okay, and then we upload the containers. And here are the containers. And we're gonna look for test 2020. Same things like the ingredients over here. You wanna just hit all so you can see all the different containers you've uploaded. And I like to go into the hamburger because I have everything in one big view. And then here's the test 2020. Let's just do this one. Test 2020 and test 2020, both of them, inhaler and pad scrub, are in here. And now you can just go ahead and use them. So if you $29.95, you bought 100 pieces, so it should be fairly cheap to have one container, one inhaler. So it's 30 cents. And then you can go ahead and fill out the entire recipe with your prices. And that's as easy as it is. But I do know, and I'm gonna get us back into the picture. I do know it will be a tiny little bit of work, not a tiny bit, but depending how much supplies you have, a little bit of work in the front end, but then you're done with it. And then you can add the single ingredients over time. So if you add another oil, that's what I'm doing. If I get another oil in, I just add actually a single raw ingredient, which makes it very, very easy to add. So the first time you're in BlendPrecisely, use the bulk upload if you wish, and then do the one by one. But that's pretty much it. I mean, it's more intimidating. I think an Excel spreadsheet is always like a big thing. But if you have any questions, or if you don't want to do this, we do also offer the service that we can upload everything for you. So you can send us your numbers and we will upload it for you. So if that is the case and you don't want to cut around, that's what Seth always says, cut around with some things, then feel free to send us an email and we can do it for you as well. Is there anything I was missing? Let me look at my notes.
I, th- I think we got it.
Yeah, I think so too. So basically what is important is that you cannot write into the essential oil fields and don't be confused by it, because you will also not be able to search in there. So just go down the list and enter your information to the right. That's pretty much it. And I think we covered it all. Yeah. So I wish everyone a really nice Sunday. There are no questions right now which came in, but if you have questions once you watch the video, put them into the comments and I will check them and then we will answer them, of course. All right. Well, have a good weekend, everyone. And no, it's a Sunday. Have a good Sunday and have a good week ahead. Bye bye. Ciao.
Bye.